How should you study Korean? In what order? Is what you're doing now actually effective? If you've ever asked yourself these questions, watch this video until the end. In this video, I'll explain how Korean speaking is built, step by step, and how to study at each stage. Korean study should not last forever. Of course, no one ever masters a language. Languages change, new words appear. But what I mean is this. There is an end point to studying Korean for communication, the stage where you can speak naturally and express your thoughts without struggle. That stage has a clear path. So this year, let's study efficiently and reach the point where you can communicate naturally with Koreans. Not slowly, not endlessly, but with direction. To learn Korean, starting with Hangul is absolutely correct. Learning how Korean sounds work is an important first step. There is no shortcut here. And after Hangul, most learners study vocabulary, grammar, expressions separately, and textbook by text. This builds, of course, knowledge, but speaking doesn't come from knowledge. It comes from building structure and training your mouth. Korean speaking develops in 5 stages. But before that, the final goal of Korean speaking is very, very simple. As we know, to speak your opinion without stopping, just like in your native language. And the first step for that is learning sentence structure. That should be the first step. And second step is sentence expansion. And third, speaking flow. Fourth, learn emotion and nuance. Actually, it's not learning, but absorb Korean emotion and nuance. And finally, free speaking stage. So let's start from level 1. Sentence foundation. Level 1 has one purpose, to build correct Korean sentences. What we are learning here is basic sentence structure, subject, object, and verb, and core verb ending, like present, past, and future tense. So these are not grammar topics. These are just tools. You must be able to use them without thinking. For example, we will learn 저는 한국에 살아요. 저는 한국에 살았어요. 저는 한국에 살 거예요. Those are only the verb tense differences. 살아요, I live in Korea. 살았어요 is the past tense when we express in Korean. So I lived in Korea, not now. And the third one, 살 거예요 is for future tense. I will live in Korea. 오늘은 집에 가고 싶어요. I want to go home today. And here, like this, 고 싶어요 pattern we will learn, and we will change for like the place or subject, and we will continue to express this pattern, 고 싶어요. Or 한국어가 쉬워요. 한국어가 어려워요. So at this level, being able to produce sentences like these accurately is the goal. Short sentences are enough. How to study? So first, as I said, learn sentence patterns and practice short sentences. And focus on structure, not fluency. So this is what you do. You pick one pattern, you repeat it out loud, you change only the subject or the place. What you do not hear is memorize large word list or copy native speed. That is a detour. So this stage is about building the frame. Level 2 is natural expansion. The goal is to expand sentences naturally. This is where Korean stops being short and simple. So what we learn in this stage is, first, how to connect ideas. So, for example, we can speak simple sentence through level 1. And now, how to connect those simple two sentences into one simple sentence. That's the key. And also, we will learn conditions and contrast, and also how to expand the subject or object, like this non-phrase expansion. So at this stage, you are not collecting new sentences. You are learning how to grow one sentence. For example, 가고 싶긴 한데 시간이 없어요. There are two sentences here, right? 가고 싶다. I want to go. 시간이 없다. I don't have time. And we connected those sentences with using connectors 그런데 or just 은데. So 가고 싶긴 한데 I want to go, but 시간이 없어요. I don't have time. 시간이 있으면 같이 갈게요. 시간이 있으면 if you have time, 같이 갈게요. I will go with you. Condition. 운동하는 게 생각보다 힘들어요. So here the subject part is larger than level 1. 운동하는 게 exercising 생각보다 힘들어요. It's harder than I thought. 혼자 하는 걸 더 좋아해요. Also, the subject part is 혼자 하는 걸. Doing alone 더 좋아요. I like it more. So these sentences are not advanced, but they are just expanded. How to study is first practice connectors. Like just before, what was it? I forgot the example sentences. Oh, yes. 가고 싶긴 한데, that is connectors. Or 시간이 있으면, that's also the connectors. 긴 한데, or 하면, practice connectors first. And second, practice non-phrases, which is expansion for subject or object, using 하는 게, 하기. And expand one sentence into 2 or 3 sentences. So here you must stop endless grammar organizing. You take what you already know and stretch it. This stage changes how Korean works in your head. If you're organizing grammar from A to G right now, that's a long load. Definitely it will help in some way, but you will study a lot, but your speaking won't move. Level 3. Speaking flow. So, okay, I can speak Korean now. I can even make pretty long sentences, but I still keep freezing. That's why the goal of level 3 is simple. Speak without freezing. So what we have to learn here is immediate responses, continuous speaking, and speaking without translating. For example, 그게 뭐냐면요. 다시 말하면, these expressions are not mistakes. They are signs that you are thinking in Korean. Very natural. So how we study here is, accuracy is not your priority here. Speed is. So choose one question and speak for 30 seconds without stopping, even if you make mistakes. Practice using filters like, 그러니까, 내 말은. So you do not stop to fix mistakes. You keep going, like real native Koreans. We're almost here. Level 4 is emotions and nuance. The goal of level 4 is speak with emotion and nuance. So level 4 is not about better grammar. It's about Korean sensibility. So what we have to learn in this stage is how to softening opinions, and especially Korean indirect expressions and cultural tone and distance. For examples, 좀 애매하더라고요. Not sure. 굳이 그럴 필요는 없을 것 같아요. This is a very traditional Korean nuance, but you have to absorb this Korean vibe from this stage. How we study in this level is very, very interesting, and you should enjoy this stage because it will be very fun. So when you watch Korean dramas or shows, don't ask, what does this mean? Ask, why did they say it like that? Why so indirect? Why so soft? Pick one sentence you like and copy the tone. So at this stage, meaning alone is not enough. You must start hearing Korean emotion. And finally, level 5 is graduation. So the goal of this level 5 is become independent in Korean. This is the end point, what I meant. What you can do here is speak freely on any topic, adjust tone by situation, and self-correct your Korean. It can be like your dream stage moments. After finishing all this level 5, your final state will be you no longer need constant lessons. I don't need anymore. I'll just be one of your friends who can speak in Korean. And endless materials also, you don't need it. Just enjoy any K dramas or K-pop music, anything else, or speaking with me. That's your materials, not studying methods. So you know how to improve on your own after this stage. So if you build structure first, then train speaking, then expand naturally, Korean becomes something you use, not something you keep studying. And that's it for 5 steps of studying Korean. I made this roadmap for just one reason, to help you finish Korean study. If you can follow this alone, that's perfect. And if you can't, that's also okay because I designed my classes based on this exact roadmap. So if you want to join or if you need any help from me, check the class plan in the Notion link below. Korean becomes easy when the direction is right, not when you study more. Thank you so much. See you in the next class. 안녕.